Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? How you doing? You know who this is, the Chosen One, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, and Schroeder Skywalker from the DFS Club, my co-host, coming to you guys with a humongous 14-game slate, guys. So if you're new, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave us a comment down below, because Schroeder and I really appreciate it. Guys, we are 15 subscriptions away from 6,000. 15. I can't do it without you guys. So if you guys can do me a solid, especially if you're new, hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 6,000 by the morning, guys. Let's do it. That way I can give away a free 1-year membership to the DFS Club. A free year. Just my way of saying thank you. And tonight is the night where we give away prizes, guys. Schroeder and I are excited. And if you're returning, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave us a comment down below, because now tonight we're doing the drawing for free $25, and then we're going to do another drawing for a free 1-month DFS Club subscription. If you don't win tonight, guys, don't you dare be sour, because next week we're going to do the same damn thing next Thursday night. So I'm fresh from the barbershop. Check out that hairline. Check out the front. They squared it out just to make my forehead bigger than what it normally is. Look at that. Look at the size of that cranium, guys. I know she squared it up, but, you know, it just makes my forehead look bigger. I look like a fucking... Look at that cranium. Look at that cranium, Schroeder. And also, before I forget, and you guys have been killing it, thank you guys so much. If you really appreciate the videos and you want to throw a couple bucks in the tip jar, there's a super thanks button down below. It's got a heart next to it, and it says thanks. If you want to throw a couple dollars in the tip jar, it goes to Schroeder's and my child support fund, all right? Schroeder's got he told me he has 12 babies mamas. I'm still trying to figure out how many he has. God knows how many I have. So, yeah, if you guys can throw a couple bucks in the tip jar, Schroeder and I would really appreciate it. He's purring right now just thinking about it. Hear that? Yeah, he's a happy cat. If you do that, also, you get a special shout out on the next video, and you get your comments pinned to the top of the video. So, again, if you guys can do that, that'd be awesome. If you can't, you can't. I get it. But, yeah, guys, big show, big slate. Let's just get into it, guys. Let's start the freaking show. All right, so before we get into everything, first, let's get the good stuff out of the way, right? So yesterday's super chat, we got to give him a shout out. We got a couple. We got Jeremy Ledette says thank you with a $10 super chat. Says thank you, Skywalker, Schroeder, the DFS Club, for everything and all that you do. He says, I'm glad I joined. I'm glad you joined too, bro. You took down the other day. Just a little something for the baby's mama's fund. That's what's up, man. Right to the baby's mamas, man. Give it right to her. And then also my man Terry Evans down here threw a couple bucks my way. Thank you, Terry Evans, dude. You're always, every day, you're always commenting. God bless you, brother. Thank you, Terry Evans, for the $2 super thanks, super chat. I don't know, but it's super. Schroeder keeps sneezing, man. It must be allergy season over here. So thank you, boys. It's going directly to Schroeder's Baby's Mama's Fund, because he's got like 40 or 50 kittens out there, he says. And yeah, he says kittens ain't cheap. So yeah, guys, thank you guys absolutely so much. Again, if you hit the super thanks, you guys will get featured in tomorrow night's video. And yeah, look how happy he is already. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna show them girls that I'm a real dad. I can take care of my kittens. All right, guys. So without further ado, let's give away some giveaways. Let's do it. Let's bring up the random picker here. So here we go. All right, guys. So who's it going to be, Schroeder? Who's going to be the winner of the free $25? Can we get a drum roll, please? All right, Schroeder. almost sounds like you're purring. So, all right, hit the button. Here we go. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Jared Mizier. I cannot pronounce your last name, but Jared, hopefully I pronounced your first name correctly. But you are the free, you win the free $25, man. I'm only playing 2 lineups. I landed on Buxton for both. Should have concerns of him getting me in the prison pocket. Always with Buxton, my man. But tonight you didn't get in the prison pocket. Tonight you won a free $25. Right, Schroeder? Look at it. He's like so into it tonight. Free $25 courtesy of the DFS Club, Schroeder and myself. Congratulations. It's my way of saying thank you. And now, guys, we need another drum roll, Schroeder. We need one more. We're going to give away one more prize. You ready? Good drum roll, Schroeder. All right, so who's going to get the free 1 month pass to the DFS Club? Who's it going to be? Let's go. Here we go. Who's it going to be? A free month? Danny Z. My man, Danny Z. All right, Schroeder's going to... Oh, he almost fell off. He got so excited. Danny Z, you won a free 1 month pass to the DFS Club. If you didn't win, guys, don't you dare be sour. We're going to do it again next Thursday night. Danny, if you're already a member, we have over 600. We're getting there to 600, but shoot me an email, guys. Winners, shoot me an email, skywalkerdfs@gmail.com, and I'll get that right over to you. If you're already a member of the DFS Club, I'll just refund your last payment. So you get a free month either way, guys. So congratulations, Danny. Danny comments every single video, guys. And it paid off, Danny. So congrats, bro. Again, if you didn't win, pick your head up. It's okay. We're going to do this every damn Thursday. Remember, like 3 weeks ago, I was just asking, let's get 100 likes. Let's get 100 likes. Now you guys are getting like 150 a video. We're getting over 800 views. It's just amazing. So if we can just get to 6,000 subscribers that day, I don't care if it's 3 in the morning, if it's 4 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, as soon as we hit 6,000, Schroeder and I are going to come on here live, and we're going to give away that free 1-year DFS Club membership. So lots of good stuff. Just our way of saying thank you guys so much. You guys are we're starting to turn into the most popular DFS channel, like as far as just my numbers going up. So we'll keep putting on a show. We'll keep giving you guys fire picks. Like yesterday's video, man, we killed it with the picks. So you guys keep tuning in. We'll keep making them. All right. So let's get into it, Schroeder. So let's bring up, let me close this out. Tons of windows open. All right. So let's bring up tomorrow's slate. We're going to go over the totals first, and then we'll go into the individual plays. Let's make sure this is all squared up. All right, Schroeder. So how we looking, brother? How we looking, Schroeder? Mike Trout was rumored to be back today. We'll see what happens because eyes light up already. We do have a Coors Field game on the slate. There is one weather concern here. It looks like in Minnesota, but it says possible light rain. Other than that, as far as weather-wise, we should be good to go. An interesting slate, nonetheless. You want to come chill over here, buddy? All right. Schroeder says, hell yeah, I'm going to come chill over here. I'm going to take notes so I can get ready for my segment. All right, so let's get going, guys. So first up, the Mets at the Phillies. 81 degrees, winds blowing directly out at 9 miles an hour. 3.6 for the Mets, 4 for the Phillies. Chris Bassett hounding against Aaron Nola. What's up with these two teams in their pitching, man? These two teams have great pitchers. So it seems like the last 3 or 4 days it's been a pitcher's duel here. So, yeah, I like both pitchers here. Then we got Toronto and the Yankees. Here we go. So tonight was just dog shit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Jose Barrios was 1%. And, of course, he goes up tonight. He goes out there, gets everybody in the little prison pocket, and breaks the damn thing, right? So it's DFS for you, though. It's okay because we got our White Claw here, and today is a new day. Cheers, guys. My one alcoholic beverage of the day. Happy fucking Friday, by the way. It's fucking Friday. Let's go. The weekend is here. So, yeah, Toronto and the Yankees, 82 degrees. Winds hopefully will be blowing out at 11 miles an hour. That'd be pretty dope. Now, the Yankees are just fucking ice cold right now. How long is it going to last? I don't know. I would suspect not very long because it is the Yankees. Toronto put up a lot of runs today. They're projected for 4. Vegas thinks the Yankees are going to get 4-1. Kevin Gausman versus James Taillon, like a Talon. If you think Kevin Gausman's going to break the slate like Berrios did because you think the Yankees are going to go out there and do nothing again, I don't blame you. Next up, we got Boston at Baltimore. Mostly cloudy, 82 degrees, and winds are blowing out in Camden Yards. They're going to need it in that left field because that wall is something else, man. 4.6 for Boston, 4.6 for Baltimore. Cutter Crawford against Jordan Lyles. I like Jordan Lyles here. Don't love him, but I like him. It's a big slate. There's a couple aces on here, but there's also some good mid tiers. But we'll get into it in the player by player breakdown. But yeah, I do like. I like maybe a little bit of bats too. We'll see. Next up, we got Cincinnati at Pittsburgh. Hasn't the Pirates the last 2 games, guys? And I called that shit. They Brian Reynolds 2 days in a row, 2 home runs. It's been awesome, and we had them. So, but yeah, 83 degrees. It's going to be warm. Winds are blowing in at 4 miles an hour, so that's really not much. 4.2 for Cincinnati, 4 for the Pirates. We got Ashcraft against Bryce Wilson. So on paper, man, this game could be high scoring. Like, I don't mind going back to the Pirates again. Is Brian Reynolds going to do it for a 3rd game in a row? He could. Shit. And then I like some of these Reds. So, yeah, I mean, this could be a high scoring game. Next up, Kansas City at Tampa. Very pitcher friendly park here in the Dome. 2.7. That's very low for Kansas City. 3.9 for Tampa. Brady Singer versus Shane McClanahan. Love Shane McClanahan today, guys. Brady Singer even looks good at 8.3. I like both pitchers here. Next up, we got the Chicago White Sox at the Cleveland Indians. That's right. I said the Indians. I didn't misspeak. I'm not politically correct. I am Indian myself. Feather, not the dot. Okay? Just so we get that straight. So no political correctness here from me, from Schroeder. We just keep it real. All right. 3.6 versus 4. Cleveland hasn't done shit. The White Sox haven't done shit. Lance Lynn against Tristan McKenzie. I'd say maybe a fadeable game. But Vegas is kind of agreeing with me on that one. Then we got the Angels at Detroit. Couple of gems here, man. Partly cloudy, 81 degrees. So Mike Trout's supposed to be back today. We'll see if that happens. He's not on Draft Dashboard. I already checked because Draft Dashboard takes about fucking 3 days to update their shit. So, but Angels 4.1, Detroit 3.6, 8 mile an hour winds blowing in too. We got Patrick Sandoval against Matt Manning. You guys know I love picking on the Angels. You know I do, but I can't do it with Matt Manning. I can't do it. I actually don't mind Pat Sandoval here at 7-2. Then next, we got Houston. They threw up 2 touchdowns and a 2-point conversion. No, 3 touchdowns and a 2-point conversion. I think they got 22 runs this morning. Going up against Atlanta, man. Mostly cloudy, 74 degrees. Winds blowing in at 5 miles an hour. Kind of cold there for Atlanta. 4.1 for the Strokes. Ooh, excuse me. 4.6 for Atlanta. Lance McCullers against Kyle Wright. I like the offenses here. I won't be getting to the pitchers. Then we got Texas at Minnesota. Possible light rain, 72 degrees. So we'll keep our eyes, ears, and legs open for this one, guys. 3.8 for Texas. They finally getting out of that fucking ballpark where we can see some fucking home runs, Versus Minnesota Twins, 4.4. We got Martin Perez, who I like a lot. I like Martin Perez against Dylan King Kong Bundy at 6'6", because, it's the Twins. They don't do shit. And Martin Perez is a pretty good pitcher, so I like it. I'd like it better if they were in Texas because, with the exception of today, but you guys, I called that shit. Today was the day to pounce on Texas, St. Louis. I knew Houston would score some runs. Those were my 3 favorite stacks on the video, but damn, I didn't think they'd get 22. Crazy shit. Then we got the Coors Field game. It's going to be cold there, so I don't know. We'll see. Overcast, 75 degrees. Winds blowing kind of out at 5 miles an hour. Kind of, but not really. 6-7 for the Giants. 5-1 for Colorado. Alex, I got Morning Wood against Jose Urena. Man, you guys know my theory about game one of these Coors Field series. However, it is Jose Urena on the mound. One of the worst pitchers in baseball. So you got to think the Giants kind of look good. Even in this scenario, they're not expensive. Not expensive at all. I have a feeling they're going to be very chalky. It's because of the price points, too. And there are some hot bats in this lineup. Like if J.D. Davis plays, I'm playing J.D. Davis. Like he whenever he plays, it seems like since he's come over from the Mets, man, he's been lighting it up. But yeah, going to be interesting here. Definitely going to be on more of the Giant side. Seattle at Oakland. Clear 64 degrees. Guys, I get to meet Jose Canseco tomorrow. I'm so excited. He's having an autograph signing out here. I've been waiting to meet this guy since I was 10 years old. I idolized him. To this day, my batting stats when I play softball, just like his. So I'm excited. I can't wait. Hopefully he's not a dick. And then, all my hopes and dreams are fucking shattered because I've idolized this guy since I was a child. So hopefully he's a cool dude. I'll let you guys know. 4.1 for Seattle, 3.6 for Oakland. 8-mile-an-hour winds blowing out, but it's at the Coliseum. It doesn't really matter. Marco Gonzalez at 6.1K against Colt Irving at 7.4, and there goes my voice. That's kind of weird. Allergies, man. I don't know, man. Excuse me. Colt Irving is a good pitcher. I want to say stack Seattle. I'm tempted even with Colt Irving, but Colt Irving's like one of their better pitchers, so I'm not going to get to Colt Irving tonight. Definitely not going to get to Marco Gonzalez. Marco Gonzalez is fucking cheeks. However, the A's are hot right now. They are. Shea Langlers, guys, I'm going to keep talking about this kid. He's catcher eligible. He's only 2K. This kid is phenomenal. He has yet to get us in the prison pocket, right? So, just saying, interesting. Washington at San Diego. You guys know if you stack San Diego tonight, you're pissed. Except for Manny Machado. I mean, Manny Machado tonight was a free square. We talked about it in the members only podcast. So I know I didn't do a video for the main slate, but the DFS club knew that Manny Machado, I said was my favorite play on the slate. Got a home run early. We was kind of hoping he'd get 2. But man, everybody else on San Diego didn't do shit. But Yu Darvish pitched almost 9 innings. He came out in the 9th and then gave up the lead. So yeah, very interesting game. Not interested here. Interested in Blake Snell, obviously at 9.3. Paulo Espino, I mean, he could be sneaky. I mean, if San Diego, think about this. Just open your mind up here a little bit. I'm going to put, where's my tinfoil hat at? I got to make a tinfoil hat. My boy Clint from the Die Hard MMA podcast already does this segment in his videos. I might ask for permission to be like, hey, can I use your tinfoil hat for my MLB videos? Because sometimes I got theories here. If San Diego is going to continue to suck, why not throw Paulo Espino in there for 5-4 at no ownership? It's a possibility. We'll take a look at them, but maybe it depends on how many lineups too you're playing. And then we got St. Louis at Arizona in the Dome. 8-mile-an-hour winds blowing out in the Dome, but it's going to be raining outside, man. They got that monsoonal moisture in Arizona. 5 for St. Louis, 3.7 for Arizona. We got Miles Mikolas against Tommy Henry, man. St. Louis looks good again. Tommy Henry's a lefty, so we like to pick on lefties with St. Louis, especially if Nootbaar is going to lead off again, man. Nootbaar was the fucking nuts today. Last but not least, we got Miami at the Dodgers. Clear, 78 degrees. 2.9 for Miami. 4.7 for the Dodgers. 2.9. Yikes. Jesus Luzardo against Tyler Anderson. Love Tyler Anderson. Miami is the worst in the league against left-handed pitching. I don't know if anybody knows that, but these are the angles I see, I research. We talk about this too in the podcast because it was a 5-game slate, so we had a little extra time to talk, Space and I. And I look at all the angles. So a lot of people don't know Miami against specifically left-handed pitchers are the worst in the league. They can't hit lefties. So I love Tyler Anderson at 7.9. Hopefully you get him at low ownership. It's the last game in the slate. He's a great SP2 option. Hell, if you want to put him in one FanDuel line, see what happens, he should score pretty good. Now, before we get to the individual plays, let's talk about stacking. All right, so Toronto, obviously, they're hot. James Tallion's nothing to brag home about. I think I'm going to leave Boston and Baltimore alone. I think I'm going to do that. Cincinnati, Pittsburgh. I like both sides here, man. Jake Fraley's been fire. And then for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds has been fire. Ben Gamel's been okay. But Pittsburgh, I swear on my mamas, man, I had I think it was a 4-man stack. Pittsburgh had 8 runs on the board. The only man that scored me any fantasy points was Brian Reynolds. Nobody else did. I'm like, what the fuck? So they're one of these teams that are kind of hard to nail down. Same with the Reds, man. I mean, you got Fraley. India, if he makes the lineup, he's always hurt, but I mean, he's not cheap. Kyle Farmer is my dude, man. He does everything. Home runs, stolen bases, that type of stuff. I like those 3. And then the Mets also, as a one-off, this Brett Beatty prospect might be worth taking a shot at. Just the shits here. San Francisco. Obviously, San Francisco. Dare I say Oakland? Do they keep it going at home? Maybe. Marco Gonzalez is not good. And then the Dodgers. I mean, the Dodgers and the Cardinals. I think these 2 late games here, they're going to go under own because they're late. Probably won't have, well, maybe we might have the lineups by lock, but it's just people are always hesitant to roster these late games, these West Coast games. So I like the leverage we'll probably get on St. Louis, probably get good leverage on the Dodgers. And then, Coors Field, obviously get the Giants, but the Yankees. As much as I want to roster them, like until they wake up, I got to see a game first. So those are the 3 I like. We'll get more into it tomorrow on the DFS Club, guys. And because we do the members only podcast 1 hour before lock. In case you don't know, we do it 1 hour before lock. Real quick, before we get into the individual plays, guys, speaking of the DFS Club, it's Friday. It's payday, guys. It's time to join, and it don't even need to be payday. We're only $14.99 a month, guys. Nobody in the industry can touch our prices. They can't fuck with us. They just can't. They're already raising their prices for NFL. We don't do that shit here. We don't play those fucking games. We made it affordable for everybody. Again, $14.99 a month. You get every single sport. You get 2 of the best DFS players in the world, DFS Space, myself, Skywalker DFS. And there's not a sport on this earth. If DraftKings offers a sport, we play the damn thing. We play every single sport, guys. You get all my lineups. You get ownership projections, top stacks of the day, best pitchers on the slate, core plays. We cover prize picks. We do sports wagering. We do it all, guys. All you got to do is click join now. Make sure you click on my logo, Skywalker DFS, so I get credit. Again, Short and I got babies, mamas. I really appreciate it. And you get all this stuff, guys. I had a question in the chat. What's the difference between the plans? There is no difference. The only difference is the more you pay up, the more you save. When you look at these prices, what we charge for a year, everybody else is going to charge you this for 1 month for one sport because it's NFL season. People, they're like price gougers, Whenever NFL comes around, as sure as rain, these motherfuckers, we're going to raise our prices. But use a promo code, go fuck yourself, to get 17% off our $200 a month fucking memberships. Give me a break. There's a reason why we are at almost 600 members. Schroeder and I have declared war. We've declared war. We're out to get everybody, guys. We want everybody to come to the winning team, to the DFS Club. We got 3-day passes, guys. It's just affordable for everyone. And if you guys think, oh, they're cheap, so that they suck, come to the website. Come look at our highlight reel here. Come look at these winners. We're in it to win it, guys. We are the winning team. DFSclub.com. Stop losing, damn it. Start winning and come have some fun with us. We have a blast. Don't even get me started on UFC Saturdays. That UFC chat when the fights are going on. Yeah, guys, it's a lot of fun. Again, we're almost at 600. I'm so proud. I'm just it pisses me off what these other guys are doing. DFSclub.com. Click join now. Click my logo. Pick your plans and start having some damn fun and start winning with us, guys. We're playing tennis tonight. We're playing everything. Every team. Discount code. Yeah, tell them discount go fuck yourself. Or how about for 11% off? Tell them discount code son of a bitch. At least make it fun. Discount code. It is. It's like price gouging, guys. I'm gonna go on a rant. It is. It's ripping people off. It really is. You're NFL. Everybody knows it's the most popular DFS sport, and these motherfuckers know it. So they're gonna raise their prices and rip people off. No, I'm not having it. I'm not gonna have it. Tell your friends if you're already in one of these other jokers, things, paying $200 a month. Tell them about the club. Tell them to come on over. And then tell them other fools to kick rocks, man, with their prices, man. I'm just, But I'm going to keep it positive, guys. Look at this smile on my face. I'm going to keep it positive. There's nothing like the power of positivity. But I just don't like seeing good people getting taken advantage of. I really don't. All right, so pitchers. Here we go. We're going to do it. We're going to do it again right now, Schroeder. Schroeder, we got any flies in here tonight? He says, nope, I'm just sitting here. He said, I'm being a good boy. I'm waiting patiently for Schroeder's picks. And I appreciate you being patient. You got anything you want to say? Yeah, we declared war. You see this microphone? Like I make this microphone my bitch. We're gonna make them our bitch. Hey, all right. As you can see, Schroeder's very passionate too. You don't like to see people get taken advantage of, man. All right. Shane McClanahan, 10.2K against Kansas City. He's been struggling. Let's face it. He's been struggling. 4 innings in his last 3. Only a 16, a 9, and a 1, guys. But good bounce back spot at home. Last time against Kansas City, he got 26 DraftKings points. If you don't trust him, it's a very large slate. There's a lot of options to choose from, so you can go different. Aaron Nola's 9.8K. Here's another different way you can go. It is against the Mets, but his let's look at his last 4 out of 5 against the Mets. 32, 25, 21, 7, and then a 30. So not too shabby. His last outing actually was against the Mets where he got that 32. So I don't mind it if you don't feel comfortable with McClanahan because he's been cheeks. I don't blame you. Chris Bassett going up against Philly. Philly's been not hitting shit. 9.5K. He looks good also. 22, 32, 24 in his last 3. If he's pitching good, they're going to leave his ass out there. History against Philadelphia, 22, 23, and 19. Looks pretty solid. And then we got Blake Snell. I'm sure he'll be very popular. 9.3K. That's very reasonable against a Washington team that we just saw Yu Darvish go 9 innings against, right? Washington didn't score any runs till the 9th, but neither did San Diego. Man, it's got to be tilting to be a San Diego fan right now. Not only do you lose Tatis for the year, watching games like tonight, man. But yeah, he gets the Nationals. 36, 37, his last 2 against them. He's my number 1 pitcher on this slate. Brady Singer, 8.3K. They've raised his price, finally. He was like 6'5" all fucking year, right? It's in Tampa Bay. It's a pitcher-friendly park. 29, 27, 4, 34, 33. This guy's pitching his ass off. Last time against Tampa Bay, got 33 DraftKings points, guys. I love Brady Singer. I'll even pay the 8.3. Yeah, we were getting a good fucking deal, and these Kansas City pitchers were 6.5K. But now DK's finally catching on. So or I don't know if we're going to get these cheap prices anymore. And then, like I said before, Tyler Anderson, because Miami is the worst in the league against lefties. The worst hitting team against lefties. So give me Tyler Anderson at 7.9. Miles Mikolas is only 7.3. Arizona's okay, but I mean 7.3, I think it's a pretty safe option right here. That -18 you see was at Coors Field. So don't put too much stock into that. Besides the Coors Field game, 28, 15, and 20 in his last 4. He's only 7.3. Last time against Arizona, he got 24 DraftKings points. So I do like Mikolas. You want to take a shot with Patrick Sandoval because you like to pick on Detroit, like the big bullies that you are. 7.2K. He's all right. I mean, I feel better if he was in that 6K range, but look at this. Just look at this. Last time against Detroit, he got 25 DraftKings points. He's one of these guys that can come out of nowhere today. It is Detroit. Martin Perez, 8.1K. So again, you don't need to really pay up here, guys. Nola, McClanahan, not even Bassett, I don't think. I think you can start at Blake Snell and work your way down. I really do. That's why I love big slates like this. You're not forced to play like stacks like tonight. We were kind of forced to play some of these stacks, let's face it, in a 5-game slate. 14 gamers, not so much, man. So Martin Perez looks great going up against Minnesota. He's been outstanding, except for that -4, which everybody has a floor game. All 20s in his last 5. 8.1K looks pretty good. Lance Lynn, more of a GPP play. He's 7.8K. He's looking like his old self, man. Let's face it. 25, 11, 29, 17, 23. However, it is kind of dangerous. Baltimore is at home. Sorry, Cleveland. Why did I think he was going up against Baltimore? Again, there goes my mind. Our mind is just a piece of well, not really. Not yet. I can't say it's a piece of shit yet. That's my first gaffe of the day. All right. I might have had like 10 by now. But Lance Lynn against Cleveland. Cleveland's been kind of, so the matchup ain't too bad. I think Matt Manning does get ownership, though. I mean, he's just all over the place. I don't trust him. Marco Gonzalez is just bad. So Oakland could be in consideration tomorrow, guys. Kyle Wright against Houston, I'll pass. Jordan Lyles against Boston at 6.5 looks interesting, right? We saw Boston go out there today, do absolutely nothing. This is what they're doing. So Jordan Lyles and Camden Yards, 6.5K. Sure, I don't mind it as a GPP play. There's gaff number 2. You guys should start a drinking game. Every time I just stumble upon my words, take a shot. Take a shot. Yeah, my one White Claw for the night is empty, so I got to transfer drinks. So again, I'll probably start at Blake Snell and just work your way down, guys. All right, let's go to individual plays real quick. Shohei Ohtani's been absolutely amazing. 6.5K, 36, 14, 21 his last 3, man. All double-digit fantasy points. Get him in there, guys. I love him, especially if Trout's going to be back. This whole Angels team is going to be pumped up. However, how pumped up are they going to be? Like, are they going to break the slate? They could. They actually could. You know, Mike Trout's that type of leader. He don't play that much because he takes too many steroids, so he's constantly getting hurt. Paul Goldschmidt. I like St. Louis again. He's only 5'8". Normally he's over 6K. 19, 10, 18. And if you didn't stack St. Louis just right this morning either, you might be kind of pissed. Pujols comes off the bench out of nowhere and gets a fucking grand slam. Pinch hits like early in the game too. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, I like Paul Goldie at 5'8". Albert Pujols, if he makes the lineup at 2K. Listen, it's like I've been saying in the podcast, guys. The members only podcast for the club. This is last year. We're getting close to the end of the year. He knows it. This is his last hurrah. So every single swing that he's swinging that bat, he's swinging for the fences. He's looking to go out with a bang. So he don't give a shit if he strikes out. He's just trying to hit the ball as hard as fucking possible. So Albert Pujols is only 2K if he makes the lineup. Yeah, man, get him in there. Ty France looks good against Oakland, 4.1K. He's 5 for 10 against Irvin. Love this shit. 3 singles, 1 double, 1 home run. Yep. And then, ladies and gentlemen, those of you that probably grew up, I didn't. I grew up in the 80s. Well, no, I grew up in the 90s, but I was a little kid in the 80s. But when your parents used to say, get the belt, you go running for the fucking to your room or wherever to try and hide. Check it out. Brandon Belt's 4 for 5 against Urania. 2 singles, 2 doubles. He'll be in there. He is a righty, so he'll be in the lineup. He's only 2.8K. These Giants are going to be so fucking chalky because DraftKings refuses to price them up. Just refuses. It's kind of embarrassing. Now, Jose Altuve is starting to look good again. You got to put him in consideration here for second base. I normally like to punt at second base, but I mean, if you're doing a Houston stack, you got to get Altuve. He's only 5'4", double-digit fantasy points, 4 out of his last 5. Yeah, I think if you're going to stack Houston, he looks pretty good. And then down here, if Odor makes the lineup, I always like him as a cheap pump play for 2K. He's got it all, guys. He's faced Carl Crawford one time and he's got 1 home run off him. Probably pinch hitted, got in there, got a home run, and called it a day. But if he starts, I kind of like it because he gets stolen bases, home runs. He gets a little bit of everything. All right, so let's go to third base. Manny Machado, 5'9". The only one on San Diego who's actually been hitting. So 14, 12, 18, 6, 10 in his last 5. Again, I was over him over Juan Soto all day today. Juan Soto was a chalk. I said go Manny instead. It worked out beautifully. Going right back there. And then how about Jose Ramirez? 5.7K. You're like, what about him, right? He hasn't done shit lately. What has he done for me lately? That's DFS. But he crushes righties against Lance Lynn. Lifetime, he's faced him 23 times. That's not bad. 3 singles, 2 doubles, but 3 home runs. Jose Ramirez does look interesting. I'm not saying stack Cleveland, but a one-off of Ramirez does look pretty good. I'd probably throw him in a cash game lineup. And then let's go to shortstop because we won't stop because we can't stop. Carlos Correa, 4.8K. I know there's a lot of people who are going to stack Minnesota because they can't help themselves. They just can't. They love the pain. They love the punishment. He's a one-off for me. He's not cheap now. He's 4.8. But he crushes lefties. Against Martin Perez, guys, he's batting .318 in 22 at-bats. 3 singles, 2 doubles, 2 home runs. 4.8, sure. But, I mean, who's not going to play Brandon Crawford tomorrow? He's bare minimal. He's only 2K. He's 4 for 7 against Urania. 2 singles, 1 double, 1 homer. I mean, stack the Giants. Stack a couple. There's a couple Giants that I really like. Crawford's one of them. And then I'm going to get different elsewhere. I'm going to get different with pitchers and with a secondary stack. So don't feel like you have to fade the Giants to be different. You can get different by just stacking other teams with them. Stacking other pitchers with them. It's fine. J.P. Crawford, another Seattle guy I like at 3.2. He's not going to really get your home runs, but what he does do is he gets on base. Against Cole Irving, he's 6 for 13, 5 singles and a double. Maybe he gets you a stolen base. He used to steal bases a lot more. He's kind of slowed down a little bit. I don't know if it's his age. I don't think he's old, but for some reason, I don't know if they're just like telling these guys, don't steal bases anymore. But Crawford's definitely in play for only 3.2. And let's go to outfield. All right, we already went over Ohtani. Steven Kwan, a nice one-off, a nice cash play at 4.2K. Dude, he's just been the goods, man. 12, 13, 3, 10, and 9 in his last 5. Very reliable. Good cash game play there. Jake Fraley, like I said, 2.5 for Cincinnati. He's been 4 out of his last 5, guys. Jake fucking Fraley here I'm talking about. 19, 14, 10, 17. 4 out of his last 5 games. Double-digit fantasy points. You got to love that. Lamont Wade for the Giants. He's going to be leading off. Probably leading off, but he's going to play. He's only 2.4K. Get him in there, guys. My God. I'm sure FanDuel will have these guys priced up where they should be. Again, Lars Nootbaar, if he leads off for St. Louis, I like him at 2.4K. 27 and 10 in his last 2. He's finding his groove. Sam Haggerty for Seattle. So obviously, maybe I might land on Seattle here because that's the third one so far I've pointed out here. He's bare minimal, but he's one of these dudes in the bottom of the order that nobody really talks about. His OPS versus lefties is 917. And look at his last 5 games. 9, 12, 10, 10, 4. Now, we're not seeing home runs here. Yeah, I get it. But he's only 2K. You want to be different? You want to stack Seattle with San Francisco? Shit. That's all I'm going to say is shit. Speaking of shit, that's what Aaron Judge has been lately. But he's always in play, guys. 6.4K. He has a good history against Gausman. 8 for 20. That's almost 500, guys, with 3 home runs. As if you need an excuse to play this guy, get him while he's, not doing so well, because he's going to blow up one of these games. He's going to get like 2 home runs at lower ownership than he should. Julio Rodriguez for Seattle, 5.6K. We know his upside. You're going to do a Seattle stack, get him in there. And he's not too expensive. Cedric Mullins, a cash play at 5.2. He is expensive. Going up against Cutter Crawford. But he crushes righties this year, guys. A righty crusher. Kyle Tucker, 4.6K. He's been nothing short of amazing. He's been better than Yordan Alvarez, and you're getting him for probably $1,000 cheaper. Tyler O'Neill, 4.6K. To go with my St. Louis stack. Let's go, baby. Let's pick on these lefties. OPS versus lefty, 950. Going up against Mark Henry, Sexual Chocolate. And then Brian Reynolds, 32-21 in his last 2. We'll see if he keeps it rolling, guys. Actually, 3 out of his last 4 games. Look at this, guys. 3 out of his last 5. So 37, 21, 2, and then another 36 and a 5. So I don't know. Maybe Brian Reynolds wants to be seen by another team, maybe, and maybe get traded or something like that. But yeah, he's been on fire at 4-1. JD Martinez, only because he's 4K, and he's got a good history against Lyles. Now, he doesn't hit home runs anymore. That's not his thing. But he's 5 for 11 against them, 5 singles. Cash play, if you're desperate. He's like, you're at the bar, you're at the club. It's closing time. The lights turn on, and you thought this girl was hot next to you, and then the lights turn on, and then you scream because you see what she looks like with the lights turned on. Or if you're a lady, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? We've all been there. You've been catfished. Jock Peterson, though, 4 for 9 against Urania. 2 singles, 1 double, 1 home run. He should be in the lineup. He's only 3.9K. So, again, Giants, just get different with other teams. Tommy Pham, he's 4 for 9 against Lyles, but he does have a homer against him. He's 4.8. It's probably where it should be for a leadoff hitter. I don't mind it in a GBP. Jesse Winker, another Seattle player. Look at that, guys. Am I giving away my stack tomorrow yet? 3.9K. He's been last, 22, 21, 2, 2, 3. But this history against Oakland, so for some reason he has it out for Oakland. 10, 6, 23, 23, and 4 in his last 5 against them, guys. So I like Winker too, part of that Seattle stack. Ben Gamel, if you're thinking about stacking Pittsburgh, it's not a bad idea. They're cheap too, 2.5K. If Coors Field does, you might be ahead. You might be ahead here if you stack Pittsburgh instead. Gamel's been pretty good. All right, Schroeder. I know. Look at him. He's patient, man. He's been patient. He's pacing. Guys, we're at 43 minutes. I do apologize, but we had to do the giveaways. We had to shout out the super thanks people who donated. But it's time, guys. It's time for your favorite part of the video and mine. Look at this. It's time for Schroeder's picks. Should we just get it out of the way right now? Who do you got for your first home run call? So Schroeder's going to give us his 3 home run calls. I already know your first one. But go ahead. Oh, he wants to say it in the microphone. He's back, motherfuckers. Give me Mike fucking Trout. I knew it. Schroeder's first home run call is going to be Mike Trout. Okay, I get it, buddy. Who's your second home run call? Who do you got getting us another one tomorrow? Well, you know me. I'm gonna go right back to Manny Machado. And you know what? I don't blame you. That's a good call, Schroeder. So Manny Machado is going to be his second home run call. Who's going to be your third home run call, Schroeder? Who's going to get us not one, but 2 home runs tomorrow? Totally break the slate. Who do you think? Who do you got? Just give me Aaron Judge. Stop playing. He's going to do it tomorrow. I just know it. All right. Well, Aaron Judge it is. So those are Schroeder's picks, guys. Schroeder says, you damn right. And again, thank you guys so much for everything, man. Everything. Hopefully we wake up. When I wake up, we're at 6,000 subscribers. We're going to go fucking live and we're going to give away a free year at the DFS Club. And guys, speaking of the club, come join the winning team. DFSclub.com. Click join now. Click my logo. Pick your plans. And you're in just in time for NFL because we don't raise our prices. We don't take advantage of people like that. So take advantage of us, though. Come join, man. The more the merrier. And we've had so many new members, man. I love how excited everybody is. Let's go. I just love the power of positivity. That's why the New Day is the greatest tag team of all time. They're the kings of positivity. And don't forget, guys, if you want to leave Schroeder and I a couple bucks in the tip jar, go ahead and hit that super thanks button down there with that little heart on it. Schroeder's got 12 babies, mamas. We'll see what he says tomorrow, how many he really has, but that's a lot of kittens he's got to pay for. We won't even get into how many I got. I might have him on the ropes here as far as me, but thank you guys so much. And, son of a bitch, let's get that bread. Don't take shit from nobody. Schroeder and I, what do we always say? Now let us get the fuck out of here.